and the only Filipino radio station in Qatar. 94.3 FM. Qabayan Radio. Ito po'y para sa lahat ng mga Filipino overseas at iba pang mga nasyonal sa Qatar. Kayo po ang inspirasyon upang mas higit pang pagbutihin ng Qabayan Radio ang mga programa at serbisyo nito sa susunod pang mga taon.
Mga kababayan,
Sa inyo pong patuloy na pagtangkilik mula sa inyong Qabayan. Qabayan Radio 94.3 FM. Maraming salamat po.
And you are still tuned in here on Qabayan Radio 94.3. It's 4 minutes past the hour of 10. And this, John.
What we've been waiting for.
What I think everyone's been waiting
Everyone's
for.
been waiting for.
Our first guest for our show, which is entitled, I don't know if we said this in the beginning, it's our anniversary show is actually 943 because we're celebrating, John.
Our second anniversary.
Yep. And we have live here on Qabayan Radio 94.3 from Manila, the one and the only homegrown talent of Qatar, Miss Thea Astley. Hi, Thea.
Hello, Thea.
All the listeners of Qabayan Radio 94.3.
John, can you hear her?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Well, first of all, we'd like to thank you for giving us time. I mean, it's 2 o'clock in the Philippines, right? 2 o'clock.
3 now.
3 o'clock. Wow. Okay. So we appreciate your time and allowing us to have you as our first guest. Pasabog. Simula pa lang pasabog na.
First guest. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure being here. I've guested once before. I think last year before the pandemic started. I was able to guest on one of your programs, and it really was an awesome experience.
Great.
So being here again to celebrate with you guys on your second anniversary, I'm incredibly honored, and congratulations on this milestone
Thank
of
you.
yours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. When were you last here, Thea? In Qatar?
Well, I don't remember the exact date, but it was in February. So
Ah.
it was exactly like
Before.
a week before lockdown.
Wow.
So I was able to have my last hurrah
With your,
before.
of course, with your family and your friends, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
So how have you been coping with the restrictions? I'm sure it's quite stricter in the Philippines, right, with the lockdown and all
Yeah.
that. And what have you
Yeah.
been up to since February last year? My gosh. So ikaw lang mag-isa dyan? Ang parents and
No,
brother.
Well, my whole family is back there in Qatar, but I do have someone with me here. So it's just the two of us, me and my
Okay.
assistant. So at least I'm not alone.
Right.
But what have I been up to? Like a million things.
Wow.
At least I've been able to keep busy with school. I just started school, and then GMA has been able to kind of cope up with the work from home situation. So now I have like my own mini studio here at home.
Cool.
Records.
That's what I heard actually about you, that you have a lot of skills. But is that true that you were born and raised here in the Middle East?
No, that is fake news.
Okay. Ano ba
Born in the
talaga?
Philippines, but born in the Philippines.
Okay.
but I moved there when I was a teenager.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
did kind of like my formative years, I guess. A lot of my personality was kind of built there.
So
in Qatar.
what do you think is the biggest influence of living in the Middle East in your craft or in your music, or is there anything that kind of helped you enhance your talents and skills in singing?
Well, I don't know about its influence on my music per se, but I guess it's more on my work ethic. The influence is more on my work ethic because I feel like I just have such a big responsibility on my shoulders, not just
True.
as a representative of my family, but also like in the Clash, for example, when I joined the Clash, I carried the flag of Qatar. Like I was a
Right.
representative of Qatar. So that is a lot of pressure on me, but it's good pressure because it pushes me to keep on really working hard and
True.
and keep on honing my craft. So I guess that's the influence that growing up in the Middle East
Well,
had on me.
So speaking of the Clash, I saw this one performance you had. It's incredible. You were like, I think it was Upuan, where you were singing and rapping at the same time. It kind of reminds me of another very popular artist in the Philippines, and it was incredible. Who are your influences right now, Thea?
Who are my influences right now? Oh gosh, a lot of people. I listen to a lot of Amy Winehouse, a lot of Lady Gaga, but at the same time, I also do some Alicia Keys, and then I'm also trying to write more pop songs. I've been listening to a lot of
nice.
Dua Lipa.
Wow.
Just a mixture of things. I think it's important as a musician to not box yourself in a certain sound, especially me. I'm just starting out, so I think it's important that I'm trying to explore a lot of things. I'm trying to rap. I'm also trying to do soul. I'm also trying to do pop and
Nice.
stuff like that. So yeah.
And what would you say is your style? I mean, what is it? A pop? Is it more hip hop? What is it?
My style, I guess right now, I'm leaning more towards neo soul, kind of. More neo soul, more modern R&B, or a fusion of like bedroom pop and R&B.
Ooh.
But I'm still kind of discovering what it is exactly
What's
that
bedroom
I want. And
pop?
like I said,
What's bedroom pop?
parang
Sample.
Not,
Yeah.
not the. I don't know how to explain. Parang not dance pop, not dance pop. Parang the more mellow side.
Parang
of pop.
chill pop
Yeah.
ganyan. Okay.
But with bass. Like,
Ooh,
very
love it.
nice. Well, you're known. Like earlier, you said that you are now doing your lighting. You're doing your own production. Can we expect any original songs from you soon?
Oh yeah, I'm in the process of I don't know how much I can say about it, but I'm in the process of recording a few songs that I have written last year. So the music's done. We're just kind of in the process of recording it and tweaking it a little bit. There's so much that goes into producing songs. It's really not just after writing it. I'm not the only person involved anymore. There's a lot of conversations and meetings that have to be done with a million different people. So that's what's kind of holding up the process a little bit. But we're definitely working really hard to get it out. So soon, for sure. Of course, I don't want to release anything that I'm not 100%. That I'm not 100% in, or that I'm not 100% sure that it's of the best quality. So of course I want to take my time with it, and if that means that it won't be as soon as possible, then that's fine with me, because
Right.
at least I know that whatever it is that I'm gonna
It's gonna be
putting out
perfect.
there is good. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's perfect.
exactly. Take your time. I mean, that's I think the beauty of being in lockdown, because we have nothing, literally
All the time in the world.
nothing much to do, so
And
we can.
plus, she's 21
I
years
know.
old.
Oh
The sky's
my
the limit for you,
goodness.
Thea. I mean, wow. But anyway, so Thea, what are your hobbies and pastime when you are least busy? And I heard on your Instagram you posted that when you were younger, you like to read books, and you're more of a book type, a bookworm. Can you tell us what's your favorite book?
Well, pastimes. I guess right now it's a lot of. It's still a lot of reading. I mean, if you can see from
Oo nga eh.
right there.
Wow.
The shelves.
in my background, I
Yep,
still have
yep.
a lot of. Any time that I'm free, I try to read as much as I can. And what else do I do? Of course, watch a lot of series and all that.
Netflix
And
ba
I like
yan?
to rearrange our home. Like, I
Uh-huh.
like to redecorate. It's just a bunch of different things. I also like to. What else? I try to write a few more songs when I can, when I have the time. Right now, I don't have a lot of free time because of school. Well, right now it's Easter break, but after that, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I try to read. I try to write songs. Try to talk to my friends. Watch some series. And regarding my favorite book,
Ayan na. What's that?
I don't know. That's so hard.
Yeah,
That's so hard. I don't know.
Is there like a go-to book that you
Or
reread?
author na lang.
Ayan, author.
Oh, I'm simple. John Green. I'm a simple person. John Green. There's also a book recently that I read, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I suggest.
What's
to
it about?
anyone to
What's it
read
about?
that. What's it about? Imagine it's about like this old woman who was once an extremely famous Hollywood actress. So imagine Meryl Streep, for example. Imagine Meryl Streep, and then it turns out that during her peak time when she was younger and she was all the rage in Hollywood, she actually had a secret relationship with someone who just Hollywood wouldn't approve of. But it's just more than that. It's not just about the relationship. It's about family. It's about career. It's
Nice.
about trust. It's about friendship. So yeah, it's a lot of things,
I
but
heard-
packaged in a really beautiful and
Insightful.
just interesting,
Right.
insightful,
Right.
insightful way.
I heard you celebrated your birthday. Is that right?
Recently.
I did.
Okay, so
This
so
month,
you
yeah.
turned officially
Belated happy birthday, by the
21.
way.
Is she 20? You're 21 now?
Yes, 21.
So
yeah.
officially an adult, legit. How did you celebrate this? And anong feeling na medyo, alam mo na, may little bit of extra freedom tayo dyan?
I guess I celebrated in the most adult way.
Wow.
I was
And
at
that
work.
is, you were at
I was
work.
at work.
Okay.
I had,
Taping.
I had taping
Uh-huh.
exactly on March 8th, which was a Monday, so it was a work day
Wow.
for me. So I spent my whole day in Studio 7,
Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
and then I got home. It was still it was already quite late, so I didn't really do much. I had dinner with a couple friends, and then that was it. So it was super quiet. I think that's as adult as it gets.
So, can you tell us, Thea, you're in All Out Sundays, right?
Yeah.
What's the transition like going from a competition like The Clash to being a celebrity to going on all out Sundays?
I wouldn't call myself a celebrity. I
What?
don't
You're
think-
being too humble right
I don't
now.
think I'm there yet. But as for the transition, I think, of course, I'd say there's definitely less pressure because in a competition you would not believe the
I'm
amount
sure.
of nerves.
Right.
Just oh gosh, like even if you know that you're gonna sing really well, that you know your song, sometimes the nerves just get the best of you. It's really different when it's
True.
competition. But I think for myself, personally, it wasn't much of a shift because I don't think I've proven anything yet. So every time I sing on the All Out Sunday stage, I still try to put as much pressure as I did on myself back when I was in the Clash. Like I still try to be better than who I was last time. And I think that's the key to not being stagnant as an artist.
You keep
So I
yourself
still
on your
try to-
toes.
Incredible state of mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Incredible.
I think that if I start getting the mindset that I'm okay now, I'm done with the competition, I can just kind of breeze through it, then I won't get anywhere with my career. I have to keep on pushing myself, and I think that's what I'm still doing as one of the casts for All Out Sundays.
But I heard you're really multifaceted, as in you have a lot of hobbies and
She can
very
sing,
talented.
dancing, and academics.
I'm guilty because I may have heard maybe one song from the contest of one song that you sang during the contest, and but ito na curious ako. If you think, for example, if you've chosen a different path, where do you think would you be? If not in the music industry or in the entertainment industry. I'm sure, like, when you were growing up, alam typically yan sa mga Filipino families, diba, na talagang the kids, they're taught at an early age to sing and dance and all that. But then, apart from basically singing and dancing, ano sa palagay mo, which industry maybe you'd go into if not the entertainment industry?
That's super easy to
Wow.
answer for me.
Yeah, na-curious ako.
I have always wanted to involve myself in social work,
Wow. Nice.
which is why I'm taking up that course in university, and I think that that's what I would be doing right now. If I wasn't in the music industry, I would probably be somewhere else in the world,
Social work.
full time doing studying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I maybe a part of my life right now that people don't really see is the social work
Right.
that I do. I'm actually part of an organization. It's called Tech for Filipino Youth, where we hold campaigns and fundraisers where we try to raise awareness for the problem
That's cool.
of the disparity in education between
Well done.
underprivileged kids and privileged
done.
kids, because especially with the pandemic right now, everyone is thrust into online education, but
True.
not everyone has the resources
Right.
available to them to access online education. So that's what we're trying to really send
Promote.
awareness
Right,
to,
right,
trying
right.
to raise awareness for. So I guess that's what I would be doing right now, is more social work and trying to educate myself to hopefully become someone who can do
Advocate.
more.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And what inspired you, Thea, to do to provide? I mean, for education as a social work. I mean,
There's so many things,
Yeah, there's so
right?
many things. There's so many
Exactly.
things you could do. Why education?
Well, I think it's just it was one of the opportunities that just came my way. I was able to, for some reason, God put this person in my life, a few friends who had the same heart as I did to help other people, and it just so happened that their cause is something that I align myself with, because I feel like a lot of social issues are rooted in educational inequality. I think that if people had more access to higher education, then there would be lower rates of poverty. Just basically, I just think
agree.
that education
Yeah.
is what
Yeah, I
is-
agree.
At least basic
will be
education.
at least basic education. If everyone at least has that, then I think it
Exactly.
will solve a lot
I agree.
of social
Totally.
issues.
On
Which is
point.
why when I was given the opportunity to be a part of this organization, it was a no-brainer for me to just
To be a part of.
join, to be part of it.
So what's the name again of the organization, Thea?
Tech for Filipino Youth.
Tech
so
for
if you guys
Filipino
want to
Youth.
support,
Yes.
it would be
I was gonna say.
wonderful if you could follow us on Instagram and Facebook and just share and donate if you can. Our
Right, there you
donation
go.
channels are
There you
also on the website.
I beg to disagree, though. Earlier, she said that she was not a celebrity. 265,000 views? Nah, definitely there.
What's that with us on Facebook?
It's just a clash.
Okay,
I'm
one
looking
of
at
her-
all this.
one of
It's
her
probably
songs, right.
compiled a million plus. Anyway, wow, 21 years old, you could do this. What's next for you, Thea? I mean, what are your plans?
What's next for me? I guess to release my own music.
Nice. Can't wait. Can't wait to hear.
Yeah, to finish school as well. There's still a lot of things that I want to do with my life. There's still so much more room for me to grow, so many more things to do, so many more stories to tell. So yeah, I just hope that the people who are supporting me right now, the A team, shout out to you guys. I hope that they'll continue to be there for when I take the next steps in my career.
And speaking of original songs, you sang the OST for Magpakailanman. Is that correct?
Yeah.
How's that like? Because Magpakailanman is a very, very popular show in the Philippines. Was there any pressure at all?
Oh, a lot, a lot of pressure. I was actually in Qatar when.
Wow.
I was in Qatar when I got the message that I was chosen, together with Jeremiah Tiangco.
Yes.
Who
Yeah.
I was on the track with.
Mm-hmm.
When we were asked to be in the Zoom meeting where they announced that the two of us were gonna sing the theme
Cool.
song. It really was such an overwhelming announcement. It really felt. It just felt humbling. It felt awesome.
Right.
Magpakailanman has been
It's one of the longest shows.
one of the longest running TV shows, definitely.
Yeah.
So just to be a part of that institution in television, it's honestly amazing. And yeah, I recorded it in Qatar. I just sent my audio back to GMA, and then yeah.
That was it. We have a new singers actually. Kasi dalawa kayo doon, di ba?
Speaking of,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
one
yeah.
more. Filipino ka.
Oh yes.
I was
Forgot to
shocked
ask.
that you were there, and wow.
Where did you shoot that, Thea? Was it here also in Qatar?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was in Qatar.
How was that
I was-
experience?
Well, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's amazing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, to be part of something so much bigger than myself.
True.
You know, like it was the brainchild of people in the Filipino community in
Correct.
Qatar,
Mhm.
but at the same time, it's dedicated to OFWs all over the world, not just in Qatar, right? So it's just awesome to be a part of that, and to because I remember, I think they were saying that really the purpose of the song is to just give hope
True. Yes.
to OFWs all over the globe who are just feeling down. I mean, it's a crazy, unprecedented pandemic, and everyone is nervous. Everyone is fearful for what's gonna happen in the future, and I think that music, art is one of the just wonderful ways that people are able to
Connect.
to bond together, able to connect, exactly, and just to be a part of that will truly be such a memorable experience for me that I'm gonna carry for the rest of my life. So I'm amazed. I'm still amazed, and I feel blessed to be a part of it.
Actually, every time we play it here, and when we first heard it,
Actually, we premiered it.
Yes.
Thea. It was me on the radio and Georgie on
live,
on
right,
live.
on
So
YouTube, yeah.
yeah, when I first heard it, it was amazing. Especially that last part when you
Yep.
go all out. Like,
it's like goosebumps.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty
Yeah.
good song.
Yeah.
Such
Thank you
it's
so
it's
much.
such a big project, and I'm sure a lot of Filipinos felt the same. You know, it's giving hope,
Yeah.
as you rightly said. The
Especially
lyrics.
during COVID time.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep. So thank you so much. But before we close the segment, this interview with you, Thea, is there anything upcoming that we should be looking out for? Any
Yeah.
programs, concerts, virtual concerts? It's quite popular these days. Are you planning to hold anytime soon, anything soon for your fans here in Qatar? I'm sure they're all tuning in and waiting to hear some new projects that are lined up for you.
Yeah. Well, in terms of a virtual concert, I don't have that in the horizon yet, but for sure that will happen soon. I hope. I have a lot of
Fingers
friends who are
crossed.
willing to work with me on that. So I hope that you guys can support when it does
course.
happen. I'm sure it will happen soon.
Of course.
And of course, All Out Sundays, our Easter show tomorrow at 12 p.m. I hope that you guys can watch. And also, please do watch my first Yaya, which is a new series on GMA as well, because I'm singing the. I was also chosen to sing the theme
Nice.
song for that.
Nice,
so I hope
nice.
you guys can watch.
Congratulations.
And watch out for when they release the official song. It's not released yet, but
Right.
but when it is, I hope that you guys can stream it and watch the show. And again, All Out Sundays. Join us on our Twitter party tomorrow for the show. I hope that you guys can watch and have fun with us.
Thea, share with the listeners as well if you have any Facebook or Instagram account that you'd like them to follow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Please, if you want to be updated with everything that's happening in my life and all the projects that I'll be doing, all the
Yes.
songs that I'll be releasing. I hope that you guys can follow me on my social media accounts at Thea Astley on Instagram and Twitter, and like my Facebook page, facebook.com/Thea Astley official. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. We'll
Thea.
definitely watch
Thea.
out for your career. Again, 21 years old, the sky is the
know,
limit.
right.
Thank you very much. for
A
having
long
us
way
here.
to go, and
a
we
long
can
way
see.
to go. And with that voice, oh my.
I know.
Big things will happen, and definitely we'll be here supporting you, Thea Astley. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Thea. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Good luck in your studies.
Thank you, Qabayan
also.
Radio, for having me. Thank you.
Take
so
care
much.
there. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Bye, Thea.
Bye, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.